Eating bear paw in Japan. Chad, do you want to watch this video? I didn't know you could eat bears in Japan. You guys want to see this? This looks kind of good. Tokyo's Extreme Meats. I seen a guy watching a YouTube movie on Twitch. On God? Wait, YouTube movies are fine though. Or you mean like an actual movie by YouTube?
Of this video, I'll eat one of the most shocking foods I've seen anywhere ever. We're talking about a bear paw. I know what you're thinking. That's not food. You mean a bear's foot? That's what I mean. We have a lot to get to.
Why a bear paw? I don't want to see Slight Eye eating raw. Oh, okay. All right. It was Saving Private Ryan too. Oh God, JK.
But let me tell you, this video is going to be challenging for me as a consumer, but also for you as a viewer. So I need you to hang in there. Stay with me through this. Don't make me do this alone.
Food video.
Yeah, this is the same guy.
First location, the location containing.
He does a bunch of like crazy food reviews.
Kishiya. This is a restaurant specializing in game meats.
I literally found him that day we watched that video.
Is bear paw. This is a dish that takes.
This guy think he is with that headband fucking death sentence.
He embodies death sentence. Hey Rue, hey. Yeah, dude, we got a Tesla for the LA trip, dude. We rented out a Tesla. We lucked out with a 2025, bro. I still can't believe we got a brand new Tesla. Bro, you gotta get this guy on your stream and make him a fancy indie dish.
Takes all day to make, bro. So we've come here in the morning to see it get started, and by this evening, we're actually gonna be able to eat it. But first, I wanna take a look at this bear paw.
There's a fly on it.
Oh my God. Guys, have you ever seen anything like this? 3 giant bear paws. Where's the fourth one?
I thought you bought one.
This bear wasn't happy.
I know, I should probably change my title, bro.
I'm sorry. You can see clearly these two are the back feet. This is the front paw. Oh, it feels so weird. Look at these massive fingernails.
Holy
claws
shit.
That could actually tear you to shreds. And then on this side, too.
Dude, I would love to collaborate Death Sentence. Holy fucking mega paw. That's actually kind of nuts. Look how big it is, bro.
Dude, look at that pad. This is thick, callous. Oh,
bro, they're expensive, Ruru.
Right,
otherwise, I would have.
Oh my God.
We were trying to rent a convertible.
Notably different. A big,
bro,
thick,
convertible is like fucking
callous.
Bro, you wouldn't believe the prices on
hair covering everything, and then of course right here, that's where its ankle socks end. This is a wild one for me. But what's really wild is trying to understand how this even works. Where are these bears from? Why are they eating it? Why is it so expensive? And how did this become a tradition in Japan? That is what I need to find out. Next, I'm going to head inside and speak to the owner about this. We have a lot to discuss. The sourcing is perhaps the most interesting part of this. How do you, in a giant city with like 20 million people, get your hands on these hands?
He actually shipped all the way from Hokkaido, and he asked a middleman company who has connections with all these hunters, like from Hokkaido, and he's also in connection with like hunters.
You look so different. What do you mean, Ruru?
Hunters. So all the bears here are hunted. They're not like
bear food would be cool to try, not gonna lie.
Are there that many bears in Japan?
It would be interesting.
There are many bears out there. However, the good thing is the demand's pretty low, so there's not as many stores or restaurants that serve bear paw in Japan.
Why is there a focus on the feet in particular?
How does he know English?
It's considered like a luxury dish in China over there. So that culture kind of swept into Japan.
I would never shave for a
and
date.
So even in Japan, it's considered a luxury dish. In addition to that, personally for Kishi-san, he really enjoyed like the impact of
You're gonna be on
I
Monk?
assume when he says impact, I mean like
we'll
the
see
visual.
What Chat wants. We might go on Monk.
Here, hold it.
It's so heavy.
It's so big.
It's so big.
It looks like it came from a dinosaur. So from here, we're gonna prepare it, and by tonight, it'll be ready to eat. Step 1 is happening right here. He has a pressure cooker pot, and he is filling that with water right now. He puts that into the pot, submerging the whole thing, and we will say goodbye to that guy. We'll see that in a couple of hours.
In the meantime, the chef prepares a delicacy so rare, few Japanese have even tried it. The brain of a deer. First, it's lightly seasoned with flavor enhancers, salt, MSG, and pepper.
Chad, would you guys eat brain deer?
Next, he coats both sides of the brain with flour.
Deer brain?
In a skillet, the chef adds a splash of olive oil and a bit of butter.
A splash?
Once it's sizzling hot, the brain is placed in the pan. When one side is fully seared, he gives it a flip, basting it with care.
Restart kick, sorry.
Into the oven it goes for 20 minutes to cook through.
You want to get
Then it
on
returns
Monk?
to the skillet
Yeah,
for
dude.
a final touch of
We'll see
golden
we'll see.
perfection,
Probably tonight.
if you want to
We'll
call
see.
it that.
I've just been going with the flow with whatever Chat
Flavors
wants.
the
I'm not
plate
gonna
with
lie.
a sauce made with a blend of herbs, garlic, breadcrumbs, and anchovies.
All right, folks, this is my first meal of the day,
I got
and it is a
1.5K
doozy.
points.
This is not just
W.
any ordinary
What are you
brain.
gonna use
This
it on?
is the brain of a deer. What is a part of the brain
tried
that
it,
understands
Godzilla?
how traffic works? Because that is
Deer
missing
brain?
in every single deer, especially in Minnesota, where I'm from.
Holy deers.
Let's dig into it. So I've got some of my green
you can figure
emulsion
it out.
mixed with some of that beautiful brain. Let's give it a shot. Wow. Very fatty, soft, tender. The outside does have a little bit of a skin to it. That being said, all the flavors in my mouth, fireworks. Amazing.
This is my first taste of the day, and I've got to say, it's a strong start. But in the end, it's just a distraction from the inevitable bear paw.
I am here again with Kishi-san. 2 hours has gone by, and we are going to remove the bear paw from the pot and see how it looks. Oh, it looks nuts. It's
my
a
God,
bit
I can't believe
smelly,
they cooked it
although
with the
this
fur.
is looking a lot cleaner, and you can see the claws just sticking out of the water. From here, he's filling the pot with even more water and dumping some of that out. The smells in here are amazing. Not really. He peels off the bottom
Oh
of
my
the foot,
God.
the pad, revealing the pink subdermis. Slowly but steadily, he peels away the skin and the
What the
fur,
fuck?
revealing the nice pink meat underneath.
Oh my God, Chad, it looks so weird.
Looking at this thing now without the hair, it looks even more terrifying. It's so big, so muscular.
That's-
I mean, look at this.
this is
foot.
fucking
It
cool.
looks wild. From
Bro.
here, he's gonna finish the
Ew.
tedious work of pulling out every single hair, and then that's gonna head back into the pressure cooker.
Oh my
Right?
God.
Right.
Why?
While the bear paw spends some hours braising, I'm hitting the streets on
Grab
the
a
lookout
razor
for some
blade.
more exceptional, unexpected
shit, bud.
Japanese food.
I'm surprised they didn't skin it.
While our
Like, they
bear
could've used
paw
that
is
skin,
cooking at
no?
our first location, we have come here, a place called Rice and Circus. And let me tell you, it is a
think we
circus
all know what
inside.
I'm waiting
No,
to
I don't just
use
mean it's wild
my
and
points
chaotic.
on.
I mean, like every
W
animal that you've
jazz.
ever seen in a circus, they're probably serving them up here. This is not common food in Japan. This is kind of like wild stamina dude foods. The owner is already underway
Wait,
cooking
like
up
honey
our
pack
first dish.
foods?
We're gonna go inside, check it out, and then learn more about the food they're serving here. Let's move.
If I got 50K, you really
All right,
giving me
folks, I'm
mod?
entering
Yes.
the kitchen now, meeting Mr. Momiyama-san.
It's in the channel
right
points,
here.
man.
This is our starting course. King Tama. That might in Japanese mean testicles. Testicles. These are not just any testicles. These are wild boar testicles.
Oh,
I'm told
fuck.
they're a little bit
Cool.
smaller than a pig's testicles. Now he is going to prepare this into a delicious appetizer for me to
Chad,
try.
why does it look
Step
like
one,
mine?
he takes the testicle,
Oh,
which
fuck.
appears to be frozen.
Well,
It's a
my
testicle
10,088
icicle at the
channel points.
moment.
Good
He
luck,
slices
Godzilla.
each end and he takes the skin from the outside of the testicle and just peels it away.
That'd be
From
big
here,
guy.
he gives the testicle
I see
a bit of a
drooling over
slice.
these.
They look
What
like
the fuck?
they could be
Yo,
pepperonis
you're
on a
weird, bro.
pizza, kind of. A little
Nero,
bit.
I
Not
see you
really.
lurking, bro.
Eat it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And then here we have some flour. These look like donut holes at this point. The testicles are sizzling away. He throws some greens into the pan
don't know how
and a
people
little bit
eat
of
this,
butter.
bro.
He hits it with some soy sauce. He seasons
This is
the plate
crazy.
with pepper. And just like that, our testicle is finished. I'm gonna give one a shot right now. Oishi? Oishi. Oishi. All right. He says it's yummy. Let's go for it. Oishi.
Oh, thank you.
It's got a nice flavor to it. It almost tastes more beefy
see
than it
what
does
look-
porky, even
his
though it is
fingers.
technically pork.
After finishing,
You would think it would be more
fucking
fatty and
weird.
gelatinous, but
What
it's
the
almost like a
fuck?
hard pate. It has kind of
Hell
almost
no.
like a crumbly texture in the center.
Ew.
The seasoning's basic but delicious. He's got
Why
some
is it so
veggies in there
round
too.
and
It's
girthy?
legitimately good. So this is my appetizer, and it's actually
look
the
at it. I
least
can still see
strange
the
thing I'm going to be
veins.
eating here today. I want to talk to this guy more to learn about how this place works. Thank you for the testicle. That was a wonderful
like
experience. This
sausage.
place seems like it has a little bit of everything. Can you explain what the
You guys
theme
eat
of
sausage
this
with
place
eggs all
is?
the time?
楽しい。
Yeah, slice sausage. I see
The
that.
motto of their company is fun equals good tasting food. And so we want people to be happy, like having fun.
that
And
a
when you
fucking
serve
snake
things that are so like bizarre and interesting, it's just like naturally they have a smile on their face or they're like really intrigued.
Wait, is this just
Can
a
you tell me
testicle
some of the
shop?
more bizarre items that are popular here?
特殊なやつはやっぱり、
I do.
One of the rare ones is definitely
Wait,
the
what?
testicle, and then also the brain,
Wait, what?
sheep,
You do
pig,
what?
and for this year, they're thinking about hopefully getting whale brain.
Whale brain. Is that the
Whale
size
brain's
of a
crazy.
Cadillac? I am back in the kitchen with Momiyama-san. We've got one other food in
whale
store.
brain's pretty
That food
huge.
being this right here. That, my friends,
Fucking
is a
sweet.
Japanese
What the fuck?
crow that he's about to cook up and that I'm going to be tasting shortly. Step one, he puts it in a bowl and he seasons it.
Oh, hell no,
with
bro. This
a little
caught me
bit of
so
salt.
off guard.
He hits it with a little bit of oil. The seasonings are quite simple, especially for Japan, but it's because folks here
Lexi,
want
would
to
you
have
try
the
that?
real
Hell no.
taste
I don't give a
of
fuck, even
whatever
if it
animal it
is
is that
like
they're
a chicken.
eating. He puts it on a steel tray,
fucking
and it looks
way.
like that is going to head into the oven in the world's
Fry
smallest
and
kitchen.
break
20 minutes has passed. It is
eat it
time
like
to pull out
chips.
that crow. There we go.
Wait,
Still
what?
sizzling. Oh my
Like
gosh.
chips.
It looks insane. Look at that face. All right, folks, we have our
whale
epic
brain, you
main
mean?
course right here, starting with the bird. The breast meat is
Read it.
usually the best because it has the most actual protein.
Maybe.
So it looks a little bit medium. Let's give it a shot.
It's so red.
Not bad. It
Oh,
kind of
the
tastes
bird
like
beak.
quail breast, but more substantial. It's a bigger bird.
Oh, you said
it's got
beak.
bigger
Fry the beak
pecs,
and eat it like
more
chips?
muscle for
Fuck
more
no.
flight. That is the breast. But my favorite part of most birds is right here. This is the drumstick. Oh my God, just do some jujitsu to it.
It doesn't look cooked,
Oh
bro.
yeah, that's what happened to Conor McGregor right there. And then there
Chad,
you
why
have
do
it. Cheers.
Japanese people don't cook their meat all the way, bro? I don't understand it. I could
Yeah,
never, bro.
tough indeed. It's
I
a
hate
rich
raw
meat.
meat.
It tastes good. It's most
Chad,
similar
I
to
cannot
maybe
stand
quail or
raw meat.
puffin.
It's gotta be cooked.
A bit
won't
tough.
fucking eat it if
and it
it's
has a
not
lot of
cooked.
hemoglobin. It tastes like bloody and juicy, almost like a steak.
So that is the crow, but the real highlight of this location is right beside it. The horse's, how do I say this?
Yo, what
At
the
first
fuck?
glance, it may seem terrifying
Bro,
to
it's so
some
much
of
bigger
you,
than mine. Yeah,
and that's because
Godzilla,
it
it's
absolutely
cock.
is.
Let's talk about what we're going to be eating today.
With the foreskin on
I
it,
feel like we
too.
need to bleep it. Today I'm having a horse penis. Why?
みんなこう例えば鹿のチンコ食べた
So
ら
first
Bro,
reason
it is,
is
like,
because a lot of
fucking way
people
bigger than
throw
mine.
away penises. So to like use
What, guys?
things that we don't use,
Oh my
kind of
God,
like
just for
sustainability,
you?
I guess in a
You
way. The
weird
second reason
Godzilla.
is definitely for
Eat
fun.
that cock. You guys are
Everyone
so
who
fucking
comes
weird.
here, they always ask, "Do you have a
What the
this penis?
fuck?
Do you have that penis?"
This seems pretty fun.
How do you guys supposed to want to eat peanut?
All right, should we do it?
Okay, then because he eats
so we
horse
have
penis.
our horse part right here. He's gonna pick it up and just show us the
I'm fucking ever eating shit like
size.
that, bro.
That's big. And when he puts it down, it looks
No
like
way,
it could be its
stop
own species.
acting
I never
nonchalant.
thought I would come face to face with something like
Bro,
this.
he touched it.
The
Bro.
first thing he does is
Chad,
he
is
puts
this
it
against
into this
TOS?
pot of boiling water. And you
Is
know
this
what? Let's get a
against
couple
TOS?
in there while we're at it. All of that is
Is this
going to
technically
boil in there for
bestiality?
90
Like, what the fuck are we
minutes.
watching,
I'm
bro?
told these horse parts are from
He playing
France,
with it?
Japan,
Okay.
and Canada. Wow, such a multicultural group right
Bro,
there.
is this
After
technically
boiling for a
bestiality?
while,
What the
all
fuck
the
are we
meats
watching,
are
bro?
moved to a pressure cooker for 10 minutes, with
You
salt
gonna
and
eat it?
MSG added to
Ew.
give the horse parts a
No.
flavor boost. Once the boiling is done, it heads into the oven for
Why
another
is the
30
fucking
minutes to really
skin like
lock in the flavor.
black?
Let's see the final
That's
product.
like a 24-inch cock.
Here we have our horse appendage plated in its
God,
final
bro.
resting place. It looks...
If he said delicious as
Yeah,
fuck,
it looks gruesome. I don't know what to say. I'm not
Look at the black
excited.
part,
Hold on, let
the
me give
head
it a
of
little
the
bit of a
dick.
sniff.
Who wakes up and says, let's eat horse cook? Oh, facts, narrow facts.
Good smell, he said. This thing right
He
here
just got
cost
cooked
$56. It's a bit pricey for a nightmare of a food
the
experience. If we
people.
were showing
Oh
this
my
in
God,
a
you guys are
traditional
weird,
Japanese
bro.
film, we would have to do this to it. Pixelation. So I'm gonna start with mid-shaft, I guess. This is a good time to click away from the video, but don't do it. Oh God, it's so gummy. This is a lot to handle. The only thing giving me comfort is knowing that in a second
$56
I'm gonna
to
turn
eat
the
cock?
camera around and make the camera guy take a bite. Cheers.
Oh, he actually ate it. Looks uncooked.
What? That tastes pretty good. It just tastes like
Ew.
kind of roast
Oh.
beef. I thought it was gonna have an intense smell or gamey aroma to it. It doesn't.
Why he don't eat the black part?
Huh. This thing has been braised so long in that pressure cooker, it has really broken down all the fat. It's become very tender. They could throw this inside a Mexican taco. You wouldn't really
A
know what it
Mexican
was. You would think
taco?
it's beef.
Nero, they're disrespecting your
Sure, there's
people's
some
food.
unusual textures. It's kind of like gooey,
You guys are so
tendon,
weird, bro.
soft meat. You can just
Oh, I
see
think
the
I just saw
texture
the
as I
vein,
move
bro.
it around. But in the end, it's pretty good. So I know what you're asking yourself. Since I generally enjoy this
You're fucking
overall,
weird,
am I going to be
XD.
willing
You're
to
fucking
try
weird.
the tip? The answer may surprise you. It's
You're
not.
lying. Oh,
My
God.
camera guy. I've got a
hope not.
small portion right here. Here, let me borrow that from you.
I might
How you feeling,
puke.
Thomas?
Not so great anymore.
Stab it.
No way.
It's a one biter.
Bro, go back. Oh my God, ew. Oh my God.
Give it a shot. It's
Oh,
like
penis
braised
head is crazy.
beef. Imagine it's just braised beef.
You'll see white stuff? I don't think I want to see that, bro.
You want some sake? Go ahead.
Oh, he just put a whole horse cock in his mouth.
Well done.
I don't think you
That
enjoyed
is
that.
an experience you can't undo. But today we have a
Slurping
lot
that
more
shit.
to see. Soon we're going to be going to that first location again to try the completed bear paw. But
I
first,
wasn't
if you
expecting
are
to see
coming to
horse
Japan,
cock in
I
this
highly
video, I'm not gonna
recommend
lie,
booking
chat.
a food tour or
I
food
thought we were
experience
watching
with
bear meat.
buyfood.com. I'll talk about them more at the end of the video. But now we're headed to
Where's
our
the
next
horse pee?
location where we're going to
Okay.
try something that's still alive. Let's move.
Alive?
We have come to our next location here, a place where you can actually go fishing for your food yourself. And then the food they turn that food into. It's wild. Let me show you how it works. First of all, we have a diagram right
gonna
here.
throw
Step
up.
one,
Yeah,
buy
bro,
a
I'm
fishing
not gonna lie,
rod,
I'm
then
not.
go
That
fishing, then
PB&J
do a
might come
dance
out.
of joy once you've caught a fish. From there, you pass the fish to a chef, then they cook it in any way you prefer, and finally, you eat the fish. Let me show you inside.
Alive is more
Basically,
merciful
it's a
than
giant
eating horse
pool
cock.
with a
For
boat
real, bro.
built on top of it. Then inside,
Fear
you've got
factor
water
over
that
and
is
over.
full of
Oh
fish.
gosh,
These
you
are
would,
fish
bro.
that you can catch yourself with a fishing rod if you would
Imagine
like.
you're a
Along here, they
horse
have
and
a load
someone
of
cut
different
your
fish.
cock
They
and
have
eat it.
horse mackerel, they have sea bream. As
I
you
don't think
keep
a lot of
going,
people
they even
imagine
have
horses.
lobster. How are you going to fish for a lobster? We are going to be having a lobster later, though. Right now, we're headed into the kitchen for a food known as dancing squid. We have our squid
Dancing
wrangler
squid.
right here. We have our chef, and we have the star of the show right here. That is the squid. Step one, remove the squid from its little
That lobster
prison.
looks
He takes
poisonous.
a knife and he goes beneath the cap,
Bro, have
cutting
you
it
heard of
off,
the poisonous-
removing it,
Whoa.
turning the whole thing white. He puts a stick inside of
They
it,
just turn
puts
white
it
like
over
that?
some ice, and then he takes some soy sauce, he pours it on top, and that is our dancing squid. Oh man, that looks gnarly. Additionally, he gets some lemon to put on top. Can I say that was a pretty short-lived dancing career? Oh, hold on. We got a twitch. Meanwhile,
still
over here we
alive?
have the cap from the squid. The chef splits it in half, and that's
It's
like its
still
organs
alive.
and brain and digestive. All of it's in its head. He peels the skin from the main meat of the squid, leaving
Or is it
behind
just
this
its
beautiful,
muscles? I'm
meaty,
pretty sure it's still alive.
translucent layer. From here, he cuts the bony tendon from the cap. Ew, we don't want that. He
Stick squid
lightly
ass.
scores it, not cutting
was
it
his
all the
mouth.
way through.
Don't they
Then
shit
he chucks it at the
and eat
cutting
from,
board.
like,
It
the
curls
same
up
hole?
immediately. And from here, he really juliennes the squid, cutting it into thin pieces. He put the skin of the squid onto the serving dish, and then our squid cap sashimi
Oh, that's
going
so
on
fucked
next.
up.
Good? Good, thank you. Boom, squid right here. This is like the thin
One hole for everything?
strips
Yeah,
of
that's what I was
sashimi.
thinking.
Let's give it a shot. Hit it with a little bit of soy sauce.
I picked my own live lobster and crab to cook at
that's
home.
good. It's a
That'd be
delightful
jazz.
texture. It's cold,
Calamari
it's
is
very
good.
dense.
Oh, is
It's
this
really like
calamari?
squid, and that's about it. If you had this skin
Calamari?
on there, I'm guessing it would feel a lot more slimy. Ugh. Am
How
I
do you
supposed
eat
to eat
that?
this? You know, after the horse? Let's go for it. Hit it with a little bit of soy sauce, and
How do you eat the skin?
I wish I had a beer. It's really crunchy. Oh my god, it's like chewing on snot. It's like if a booger had a skeleton. It's similar firmness to this part right here,
Oh my
except
God,
it's
that looks
even
so
more
fucking
thin,
gross.
except for it also has a slimy layer of skin on the outside of it. I kind of like this. So
Would
that
eat
is
the
the
horse cock
dancing
head?
or seizuring squid. But from here, we're going back into the
Eating
kitchen
horse cock
because they have
people.
one more live seafood that they want to
Yeah,
show
that
me.
one's-
Round
I
two
would definitely
requires
rather
one
eat
of these, a lobster.
fucking
These
raw
are
squid.
red spiny lobsters.
I don't know why, bro. How do you
Take a
eat
look
raw
at this bad
fish?
boy.
Like, I don't get that.
Lively, big.
I
They've got
hate raw
huge
fish.
legs. It's like a
I
the
cannot
spider
eat
of the
raw fish,
ocean,
Chad.
but with a
You
tail
would-
too. This is what we're
cannot
after right
convince me it
here. The
tastes good,
sashimi
bro.
that resides
That shit
within
is
the tail.
nasty,
But
bro.
this isn't just about the sashimi.
Like sushi,
They're
bro, I'll
calling
never
this
get into
live
it.
lobster. Let's go see how they do it. Step one, he shivs the lobster. He goes under the shell,
Alive?
separates the tail, and rips the whole top of it off. Now that gets transported quickly over to here, and the head is put onto this decorative boat. Now he's got the tail. He takes his scissors to it, releasing that delicious succulent meat on the inside. He's cut it in
The
half,
lobster's
and then he
still
cuts it
fucking
into
alive.
smaller bits. That goes on to this beautiful decorative platter.
No,
A
facts,
platter
Bugsy, no
complete with a
facts.
moving lobster head.
still
Do you think the
fucking
lobster's gonna be
live.
okay? I don't want it to hold a grudge. It looks mad.
I love
Go.
it. I eat sushi like
Sorry.
2 times a week.
Don't show that.
The only
Meanwhile,
sushi I've ever liked was the
chopsticks.
yam tempura.
Right here we have that
was like
sashimi.
obviously
Let's give it a
sweet
shot.
potato.
Cheers.
Not fish. I don't like sushi with fish
Oh
in
my
it.
God, it's so delicious. It's tender, it's a little fatty, there's no sinew, and it's a completely different experience to eating cooked lobster. One more bite.
PP
Thank
lobster.
you, lobster. You did good work. I'm not considering
George, you missed
everyone's
it.
opinion in the room, but for me,
George, you actually missed it. We just saw them eat horse cock. I'm not even lying. I'm not even, I shit you not. They were actually eating horse cock.
absolutely delicious. So that is the live
Sushi
seafood
for
portion
sure.
of today.
Both
But from
is
here, we're
for
going
what?
back to the bear paw location to see
Imagine
if our
worms
food
or
is finally
something,
done.
shit,
Let's take a
sushi,
look.
you eat
we
it and
are
die
back in the
because- Yeah,
kitchen.
no,
I am with
literally, facts,
Kishi-san, and
Godzilla.
he is finished doing
How
his
do you eat raw
manicure
meat?
on this bear paw. It
This dude
looks
ate fucking
terrifying.
horse
How do you say
pee hole.
scary in Japanese? Kawaii.
Kawaii.
Guys, I don't know.
You just need to get
Oh, the
cook
nails
ones.
even come off. Here, let me just put that back.
Say dead ass, bro. Ew.
So from here, we're gonna finish the cooking process. He's putting the paw
Ew,
into the pot,
I still see
and
some
then it's gonna
hair on
boil
it.
for about 15 minutes.
While the bear
Dead
paw
fucking
boils,
ass.
the chef adds a mix of greens and
Oh, fucking
vegetables,
God.
carrots, onions, bay leaves, leeks,
The
celery,
edger.
and garlic cloves to help eliminate any gamey flavors.
I
Bro,
guess
your
the big
chat are
question,
so
what everyone's
late.
wondering
Speed
is,
them.
why are people eating this?
Speed them you? What?
Counter question. He's like,
Speed
do
them up?
not people abroad like eat bear paws?
Oh, is my shit
wow.
delayed?
Well, you got me there. We do
Oh,
all
I
the
think my
time.
shit is
No,
delayed.
Some people eat bear in the USA, but I would say it's pretty rare. They honestly would probably discard the paws.
まあそうですね。まあ言われるのはやっぱ
Bro, why?
Same as like China, some people eat it for good luck, good fortune. In addition, there's a lot of
Yikes.
collagen,
Ew.
so a lot of people come eat it for like beauty reasons, like for the skin,
threw up.
etc.
I
After
ripped my
30
shit
minutes,
is
the
delayed.
stove is
I
turned
think it might
off,
be you, bro.
allowing the pressure in the pot
Just
to naturally
refresh
release
the app.
until it's safe to open.
It's interesting
I bet the
saying
bear
that
feet are
there's
fucking
collagen,
delicious.
it's good for
I don't
beauty,
know,
because
man.
there's no way women are
Looks
eating
fucking
this.
gross.
Oh, so good.
I think it was me.
Actually, around like 60% of the people who come to his restaurant
Yeah, I
and
do
eat
agree,
the bear
XD.
paw
I
is
do agree.
actually women.
Amazing. Maybe
Yo,
it's
horse
just
cock,
a sign of
that was
modern
like,
times.
why
Women
didn't
are
they
getting into
use
the
that
crazy
as a
food too.
thumbnail?
Next, he strains out the vegetables, leaving the stock behind.
Like, that should have been the main
a
highlight.
portion
Like,
of
what
which
the
is boiled
fuck?
separately to create a reduction.
Bro
and here
eats
it is,
horse cock.
the bear paw, after an entire day of boiling and preparing.
Ew, look at the nails, bro.
In a
It's like
separate pan,
jiggly.
the
It's
paw
like,
is simmered
ew.
with some bear stock while being basted with vinegar and honey.
Bear stock and honey's
Once the bear
crazy.
paw turns light brown, it's left to rest. Meanwhile, the remaining rich brown stock from the pan is poured into the sauce reduction and boiled for a few more
What if the
minutes
dude
until it
from earlier
becomes
can't
thick.
get the whale brain and ends up getting a whale?
All right, guys,
I've
we
seen
have it right
people
here,
eat
the final
whale
product,
sperm.
the fully cooked bear paw, and it's all due
Bear
to
paw
this
is so
man
tender
right here.
and you tried bear paw, Andy?
Amazing work. Let's talk about money. This is one of the most prized parts of the bear's body. He did not
Facts,
have any
XD,
paws
facts.
laying around, and what he said is that I would have to buy 4 paws from a freshly hunted bear. How much did I pay for that? For 4 bear paws, it was over $1,000. Essentially, it's around
$1,000?
$260 or $70
But you can only
per
eat one
foot.
bear paw?
So, maybe watch the video twice. Maybe go support our sponsors. I'm gonna build up a little bit of liquid courage before we get started here. Now this is sake in a jar.
He bought 4 bear paws for $1,000. He can only eat one.
Not really sure how to have at this. Oh,
Eat
there's some
someone's
nice
feet.
gooey bits right there.
I just got home.
When you touch
The
on
bear
LA,
has
I'm gonna
a
be
bit of
sucking.
gamey,
You're
a bit of
weird,
a
Andy.
funk
You're
to it,
weird.
But then there's astringent,
got
sour,
home.
smelly balsamic
Aw,
vinegar.
Ali.
So you can see some of that has become very gummy and is falling off.
Ew,
right
what the
here, I've
fuck?
got a little bit of the side of the paw.
Why can't he only eat?
Cheers.
Are you gonna link up with Mendaha? Yeah, dude. You should come through. Bear stepped on his
Very
feet.
gummy. It's super gelatinous. It's
That
a
shit
funky
nasty as
tasting
fuck.
bear. If I'm
Literally,
gonna get
bro.
any meat out of this thing, I gotta go to the palm. These
halal
are the
food? I see-
pads,
this
the
is-
toes,
does this look
and
halal
then
to
the
you?
pads on the bottom of the foot. That is gonna be super gelatinous. Let's try to get this. Oh, it's so
I'm
gooey.
super
So
jelly.
this
I get to
seems to be a
see
bit
the
more
love of
meaty.
my
It
life.
seems like legitimate protein. Let's give it a shot.
What the fuck? Bro, you know she has a man, right?
Oh, it's so spongy. It's like eating lungs. You bite and it bites
Ew.
back. That is the springy tissue that's meant to support the weight of a bear that weighs over 450 pounds. Of course, it's just gonna be padding. Struggling here, my guy. He's already moved on to his next project. Let's try this. This is the toe.
Not here, silly goose, you.
That one's a little bit
Aw.
more like cow skin, just very thick skin
It's like
that's
eating that
been
part of the
braised forever.
camel.
It's fatty.
I don't know
it's
how people eat
gelatinous.
that.
Right now, I feel so grateful that he
people
mixed all
really
these
like
bear
that.
flavors with this strong balsamic vinegar, and it's very powerful, and it's offsetting any of that funkiness from the bear claw. This is something I feel like that could feed a group of people. First of all, it's super rich. This can't be a meal. There's no way someone's sitting down to eat a whole bear paw. This is an unbelievable
he's
tradition.
definitely gonna have,
A
like, the
food that when I
runs.
heard about it, I was
his
very
stomach's
shocked to
gonna
hear
be
that it existed
growling.
here in Japan. Today I set out with the
I'm off
goal
for
of
night.
eating
Catch you
bear
later,
paw,
guys.
and we
Stream.
found
Big
one
Vlogzilla,
and we
bro.
cooked it, and by golly, I ate it.
Vlogzilla.
What a treat. But from now, I'm gonna go outside and tell you which food I thought was the most shocking from today, and which food I suggest you
Vlogzilla.
never try. Let's move.
People who eat
Today
camel
was
hump?
a wild
I
day.
heard about
Inside,
that.
I told you I was going to tell you which food was the most shocking
Exactly
to me,
the
but
same
also which food I
fluffy
think you shouldn't try.
bear
Can I be
meat.
honest? It's the same food. It is the bear
Yeah, 'cause
paw.
it's like all
Yes,
water,
I know
right?
I ate it, but I ate it for journalistic purposes. Basically, I ate the bear paw so
I
you
don't
don't
know,
have
man.
to. I
Ali,
can't
this
have
is
it on my
fucked up.
conscience that a bunch of tourists come to Japan
is like
can
torture.
and eat
This-
bear
I feel
paw
like this
now.
was
Don't
worse
do
than
it.
the-
This
the
was
food in
such
India.
a unique experience and something
I'm not even lying, like,
probably never
chat,
gonna
I think I would
experience
rather
again.
eat
Throughout
the
the
food
day,
in
it is
India.
amazing to see how Japanese folks look at food differently
Say
from
dead ass,
really
you got
the
a
rest of the
Tesla.
world. Whether it's
Yeah, bro.
seafood, whether it's unusual animals,
got a brand
or
new
whether it's
Tesla
new
for the
preparations
LA
of
trip.
those foods. Before we go, I want to say a huge
Way
thank
worse,
you to the
lol.
company that made this video
Right?
possible, buyfood.com.
The 100% food in India. Yeah, I'd rather eat that, bro. I'd rather eat the food in India than this shit, bro. What the fuck? Like, imagine, bro, they start pulling out gorilla meat. Like, oh my god, this guy got me fucked up, bro. This guy got me fucked up. I'd rather eat food in India than horsecock. I agree. I'm with you on that. More best ever food reviews.
Twizzlers.
This guy actually makes some sick videos. I'm gonna have to subscribe.